How silly, Doctor Who producer. Low ratings aren't respectable. They really think that low ratings are respectable in this day and age when you had people glued to their televisions because they couldn't leave their homes. Literally, for years. I am Becca. I rant. I am not to be taken seriously. If you feel you like my content, please subscribe. If you feel I deserve it, I hope I've earned your subscription. I'm going to do that thing. And if you really, really love my content, bookmark the channel. YouTube isn't going to send it to you except 5 days after the fact. And let's face it, when we're talking and mocking the news as we do, I am not a credible news source, as we all know, but we do laugh about the funny things I find on the internet, like this one. Doctor Who producer responds to reports of struggling ratings. I think our ratings are really respectable. Oh. Actually, be a British accent, wouldn't it? I think our ratings are really respectable. Oh, I can't do that. No, oh, that's awful. Oh, I cringed out of my own skin with his, oh, don't let me do a British accent. This is why I don't do accents.
I can speak with an English accent.
He thinks our ratings are respectable. Doctor Who Flux was an interesting experiment, seeing how viewers would react to a single story spread out over 6 weeks, as opposed to more self-contained episodes. Well, I was going through, some estate issues, could not watch something that I knew was just gonna be not worth making a lot of time for. I'm sorry I didn't watch it. Nobody else did either. The run has an average consolidated live broadcast plus 7 days of catch-up, repeats, etc. viewership of 4.8 million, which is down compared to the prior year's 5.4 million average. Executive producer Matt Stevens, who is departing alongside showrunner Chris Chibnall and current Dr. Jodie Whittaker, has explained why he isn't bothered by the slightly lower ratings, that they are still very strong for a show like this, broadcast traditionally in today's TV's climate. No, because when Doctor Who is good, when Doctor Who is really, really good, you can get much higher ratings, and you can make Doctor Who good. You knew what worked. And clearly you want to get those ratings again because you're bringing back Russell T Davies. And we're getting all of these leaks and articles and fake information out there. Oh, rumor has it that David Tennant's coming back. Rumor has it that all these other doctors are coming back. So you get all these rumors that they're gonna fix things, because they clearly know that things are not good, that they're honking off your viewers. Didn't Jeremy Clarkson say that Doctor Who sucks now? You want to link me that article? We'll talk about that one. But is it really, though? I mean, even Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, him. He's even taking a swipe at BBC's Doctor Who.
Sometimes my genius is
for lecturing viewers as the ratings are dropping.
It's almost frightening.
This is from a few weeks ago. We don't want lectures. We don't want to be told that we're all istophobes. We don't want to be told, like Top Gear is one of the most infamous shows that we had coming out of the UK. Even I know Top Gear, and I'm not even that big of a car person.
Hammond, you idiot!
Everybody knows that Doctor Who is terrible, and making excuses to protect their job, to save face in BBC entertainment.
Don't just drive off, Hammond!
That's what it really feels like. Oh, well, it wasn't that bad. We tried our best, and well.
Oh, no. Anyway.
Yeah, even Jeremy Clarkson's had it with his BS. What's fascinating to me, Streven said, is the way Doctor Who viewing figures are obsessed over, unlike many other shows on TV. I don't think that's true. I think everybody obsesses over viewing numbers. If we had the numbers for Star Trek, we'd be talking about that too. It's how we can prove how successful something is. If people want to watch it, they will. I think it's a testament to the fact that people are always keen to read about Doctor Who, so that's probably a positive thing. It's because we want our entertainment. Look at this. Jeremy Clarkson, he even points out the reason why we don't like it is because you're lecturing the viewers. Jeremy Clarkson had said that BBC's Doctor Who is no longer written to entertain its viewers, as viewing figures for the latest installment reached an all-time low. and he's made a swipe at BBC's Dr. Sue. It might as well be Dr. Seuss, claiming that the program has lost its spark with viewers after its recent episode accumulated underwhelming figures and ratings. The latest installment of the sci-fi show, which was once the flagship programs of the broadcast, saw just 3.4 million tune in. According to Clarkson, it's all over the writer's decision to focus on storylines around lecturing its audience instead of entertaining them. Doctor Who is no longer written to entertain or frighten kids. It's used to lecture them about climate change, about corporate greed, and about other go-to storylines in the BBC playbook. Further, on his column on January 7th, Jeremy took another jab at the BBC, asserting that it wasn't just Doctor Who that had been affected by how writers were handling storylines. It's the same thing, just about everything they do these days, from the 6 o'clock news to country life. I watched a charming show by Sir Attenborough this week about the noises birds and whales make.
Oh, for God's sake!
Right up to the end, it was lovely, the father of three continued, right up to the end when he played us an old recording of a bird that's now extinct due to, you guessed it, the climate change and habitat loss. It's been an interesting start to the new year for Jeremy, who learned last week. And this is about his other stuff. Who cares? We don't care about any of this other stuff with him. I'm to the point myself where if I see one more celebrity with a private crapping jet telling me about the goddamn environment, I'm going to open up a can of aerosol and say, have at it. Slide into the ocean for all I care. I'm tired of being lectured by people who have it so much better than the rest of us. We don't have private jets that we're floating around on. We go to our jobs. We have mortgages. We have families, right? This is not something we need in our lives. Go to the people who can change this, who can affect this, who care about this. Not everything is an issue or a cause. Sometimes I just want to see an alien, okay? Sometimes I just want to see an alien find another alien and have good fight bad. I can assign what I want to be the bad guy, because right now the rich asshole celebrities and the corporations are the bad guys, in my opinion. The wealthier than thous, the wokier than thous. And those are the people who are doing the biggest damage to the rest of us as far as our sanity, as far as playing us against each other, as far as this divide and conquer bullshit that they're going to do. And I'm tired of it and you're tired of it. So yeah, this is why the viewing is dropping. This is why. Don't give me any of that. Don't give me any of that. Oh, they're still talking about it. Yeah, because it's more entertaining to rip it a new one than what you're writing us. Okay? Of course, you get the odd juggernaut, like Vigil, but by large, 5 odd million is really healthy for any drama on terrestrial.
Ambitious, but
Any on streaming service. They can only dream of figures like that. So I think our ratings are really respectable.
rubbish.
He continued that for him, noting that frustrating is too strong a word, when overnight figures are reported and compared to previous consolidated figures in order to make the most dramatic headline here, that's a bit disingenuous, especially when you look at the way television is consumed today. So you're blaming the fact that people aren't watching as much TV on the TV. They're watching it through other means. They're doing other things. That's a fair thing. However, we would be watching. We're nerds. This is why we're talking about it and not watching it. Because I want to sit there and have nothing more than just an hour out of a stressful day. You come home from work, you get off the bus, you deal with your kids, you clean up your dog's crap, you clean up after your cat, you make yourself dinner, you want to sit down, you want to watch something. And what's happening? It's another lecture. Okay, we're tired of the lectures, we're tired of the preaching, we're tired of being told how to think, what to do, what we're supposed to think based on what label you give us. We don't all think the same way. We're not all a conglomerate. We're not a collective. We're not a hive mind. All right? You can have your crappy, stupid opinion until you can't, I suppose, until they try and silence you. That's what happens next. They try and silence you. I am Mecca, and Doctor Who quit making excuses. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Broken it. Don't just drive off, Hammond.